Well, hey there, welcome back. If this is your first time here, thanks for stopping by. My name is Mike and this is my firewood channel, The Woodpile, where we do all things firewood. Today, we're out of the woodyard again. We're back at this red oak logging site. Just over here, we've got 6 or 8 to 10 foot sections of red oak, bunch of big tops. Over here, we've got a 25 footer and a bunch of other 6 to 7 foot pieces. We'll be able to quickly fill the truck here and get out of here. Let me grab the camera, I'll spin it around and show you what we're working with today, and we'll get to work. All right, I'm just spinning the camera around here. As you can see, we've got, 4, 6, 7 or 8 foot to 10 foot pieces. There's a piece about 12 foot. There's a top pile there we can cut out of there. And then there's a bunch of 8 foot sections, 10 foot sections we can pull out of the dirt. Again, they're gonna have some dirt on them, but we can pull them out of there, cut them up. I brought some extra chains. Over here, we got a section of 8 foot pieces that they left. I'm not sure if they're coming back for. There's a bunch of tops over here as well. And then there's a full tree length piece over there we can have. I'm gonna make a phone call to the logger, who's a friend of mine, this weekend, and see just what they plan on coming back for and see if he wants to sell me the rest. There's a bunch of small stacks of 8 foot pieces of big, big wood here. I'm gonna zoom in on this pile over here. There's a pile right there. I mean, there's several truckloads there. There's quite a few small stacks of 8 foot sections. 100 inch, I guess, is what they really are. And I'm not sure what they're coming back for. So I can't cut anything out of it until I know what they're coming back for. So for now, we're just gonna take tops and bits and pieces that I know they're not coming back for. And over here is where we're gonna start, right on this pile right here. We'll start right there. There's my truck. We can back right up to it. So what we're gonna do first is just, I got this little log elevator thing. I forget what they're called. Mine's kind of a piece of junk, but it does work, I guess. So we're just gonna lift these pieces out of the dirt and buck them up. So here we go. Let's get the saw warmed up. I sharpened the chain a little bit before I left, and I got a couple of sharp ones with as well. So we'll be good to go. I also have my other saw too, and that chain, I don't know what to do with. I got a little too aggressive with the rakers, and it's really sticky. So I guess I just keep using it until the teeth get wore down to the level of the rakers or something. I don't know. I should switch it over to this saw, a little more horsepower. Probably rip through the wood a little easier. You guys use a synthetic bar oil or anything? I was watching that Buckin' Billy Ray. That dude's got some great videos. Mostly I watch him for just the crazy wood he cuts, those massive firs. But he's got some really excellent, chain sharpening tutorials. And he's been using a synthetic bar oil that he claims is really, really well. Works really, really well. I don't know. I'm almost out of this stuff. This stuff I get at Fleet Farm or something. I don't even know what it is. All right, let's get this guy warmed up. We'll get our chaps and our helmet on here, get all this junk cleaned out. I brought this thing with. It's bent up. I pounded a Stihl pipe in right here to stop the bending. It works all right. I'll show you how it works in a minute here if you don't know about these. There are for sure better ones out there. I don't know, what do you guys use? I gotta find something a little better quality than this. I like the concept. This one's just a piece of junk. I bent it the very first time I used it, if you can believe that. But serves a purpose still, I guess. All right, let's get these things on, get to work. Well, how this thing works is you just hook it on here, pivot it up, and it gets it off the ground. It's quite simple, very basic. Again, it works fine, it's just really weak. Not meant for commercial type use or heavy usage. Get the old Pro Sizer on. Oh, that's not the on button. Let's get some work done. On this side. I never hear the end of this, but I do not save these cookies when I'm out in the woods like this. There's so much wood here, I don't really see the purpose of it. This one's probably about a 15-footer here. It's a great piece if it's not just loaded in mud or frozen down too hard. Well, let's see how frozen down it is. Might go. There we go. There's some mud here. Got the mud. It's another cookie. Just throw them off there so they're out of the way. So some good looking red oak here. Now this is very green stuff. We'll get this split up here in the next week or two, but this won't be available to my customers until at the earliest next summer, not this coming summer, but the following summer. Split up pretty small. It will dry quicker than if you split it into like boiler size wood. May have to get this shirt off, go right to t-shirts. That'll be a first for the year. These chainsaw chaps are kind of weird to walk in. All right, not quite one row. Not too bad in mud, but there's some. put that guy up. This one might be really frozen. Oh no, we're good. I left my window down. That's not good. Oh, I did leave it down. Some sawdust working its way that way. Gotta be careful of this ice too. Really icy on this side. This guy loose. If I can, I definitely have to put my window up. Oh, we're not going to. I can see it's buried in ice on this end. Not even going to waste my time. Well, let's load up these. Then we're going to spin around over here. There's a bunch of them over here we can pull out. With these tossed in, stacked up. Some of these are kind of heavy. We're not looking to get too crazy with filling the back of the truck up here today. We have a really rough road to get out of. There we go. That was actually pretty perfect. Well, all these over here are really frozen down and not proving that easy to get out of the dirt. So we're just going to move over a little bit. This piece is pretty muddy. And it's got limbs on it still, which is kind of odd. You're wondering why I don't have my helmet on. Well, I'm not cutting anything down, and I have earplugs in, so I'm not that worried about it. Boy, this last piece is gonna be muddy. I mean, leave it. It's almost not worth it. Yeah. So muddy. Kind of crazy. Here's a really good one here that's up off the ground. There's some over here. There's some good ones. We'll get plenty of wood here. No big deal. Gotta be careful. This ground is so uneven. It's easy to get tripped up here. Running the chainsaw is dangerous enough. Boys. What do we got? 6 rounds. One's a little bit long, but I didn't want to cut it. It was so muddy. This guy over here. It's probably 2 inches extra, if that. Well, moving on. All right, we have a pretty good pile here, and it doesn't look muddy either. So this logger is super awesome. He'll just drop piles like this that he knows I'll take. And works out well for me. I clean them up for him, and I get free wood, basically free wood. I have to have a firewood permit. And again, that's $25 for up to 10 full cord. So really nothing. This is all about time management. These are not even muddy. I like them. A little bit of dirt here, but not mud. Kind of dumb cutting into the window. That one will break. If this piece doesn't fill it, there's 3 more right here, 4 more red oaks. That certainly will. And these shouldn't be too muddy or froze down. Little dust, but nothing crazy. We're out of gas. Usually I can cut a load no problem without gassing up. This is not going to do it. Well, let's get this piece up here and cut up, see where that leaves us. Ah! That's probably going to be close enough. Well, thanks for hanging out, guys. I really appreciate you watching these videos. As always, I'm going to post a link right here. It's a photo of my roadside stand. You click on that guy and there will be a subscribe tab that pops up there. You know what to do. On the other side is going to be a link to the last video I posted on YouTube. You should watch it. All the cool kids have. If you haven't and you want to be a cool kid, you click on watch right now. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you in a few days.